Hey everyone, welcome to the second episode of Us in Limbo. Today we're going to be over a style progression video over me and Mary. We have a lot to cover here, so we're going to try and get through it pretty quickly here. Yeah. We already tried to do this once and we fucked it up.
On. Yeah.
So to jump into it, we're going to go over just, I guess, what
got us into
fashion first of all, a few fit pics from, I guess, as early as we can backdate.
And it'll help you guys get to know us a little bit more, and I'm pretty sure you guys can relate to like how we were thinking at around the same age. We were roughly like 19 when the first kind of photos will be showing up.
So we're gonna jump right into it. We're gonna start with Mary's. So what initially got you into fashion?
I just wanted to dress differently. I mean, I've always been into like more of the creative side of things ever since high school. I've like really liked art, and I've always wanted to just like do things differently. So as cliche as that sounds, but I've always just wanted to dress differently, and I've always just trying to find an outlet to do it, and
So we have the first fit pic here on the screen. This one's from January 2016, so almost 4 years ago now.
This isn't the first kind of outfits that I was putting on to kind of just put an effort into how I dressed, and I was more conscious about the items I would purchase. So I was starting to wear trousers instead of skinny jeans at the time, which was a lot more popular in Sydney. And I was wearing that was a turtleneck, and that was in January, which is the hottest month in Sydney, and I wanted to wear a turtleneck because I just felt like it was different. Not
and
a good idea.
For the second photo here, we have an all grey / baby blue fit, looks like.
I was wearing like culottes. It was like the start of like the culottes trend. And it was grey actually.
Grey. Like a pink bomber jacket and some synergy play.
Which is like the gateway drug to getting into getting into comm.
Pretty much. So this is a pretty cute photo here. And then we have a photo from a little bit later in the year. So we got a Gosha.
We did jump into 2017, This is
that's only from 2016. You don't know anything else, really.
Well, everything else was like
You didn't post fit pics for us.
No, I wasn't.
But so jumping straight into 2017, we have this photo of Mary wearing some Gosha.
That's when like Gosha was getting a lot more popular, and like the things that he produced weren't relatively too expensive for my price range at the age of 19, 20. I was like working part-time as a student, so I feel like that was like a way for me to be able to afford more designer clothes at a decent price. And I was very into what he was doing. It was just like cut and sew graphics that aligned with streetwear as well as like high fashion, I guess. So it was like a crossover of worlds that I was like, oh, that's really cool. So this was like before the whole issue. So
and then we have just a puffer jacket here with a bit of a choker on.
Good meme. Good Instagram.
And then we have, I'd say, probably the first kind of high fashion
piece that I purchased.
Which were a pair of Andy corset backlace boots.
And they were in a grey wash because this is a super old pair of boots that were from Haven Shop, and it has the creeper sole as well. It's probably one of the very first ones that came out.
Very rare, size 35 as well.
Baby feet.
But this is a pretty cute fit.
And that's what got me into Andy and like looking into more of that kind of style and more into like 90s, 80s kind of design, like fashion houses. And that's what was like the gateway to that kind of realm, I guess.
We have a more comfy fit. So we have like an acne hoodie with some pleats.
And I also was into sneakers. Like minimalism, I guess.
At the same time. Cute photo. Nothing. You can kind of see how style has obviously jumped so much from like in the first few photos already.
This was I visited Japan for the first time, and that's when you want to buy your very affordable comm items. So that's the Comme des Garçons Good Design Shop t-shirt and an undercover Chaos Balance bag.
And we have a cute fit. This one's no black. Which is a surprise. So a Bao Bao bag.
I have a Bao Bao.
Pleats, please.
And an Acne Navid t-shirt and Air Forces, which is also just a cozy fit. I just wanted to, like that time I wanted to be able to afford like decently priced designer things that was comfortable, so I could like constantly wear it all the time, but I knew that there was a quality to it. Like it would last a long time, so I felt like my money's worth was there.
We have a cute fit.
Yeah, so what I went to uni was
Well, this is in
Rough
February.
fit.
This is summer.
Yeah,
So we have
American
some-
Apparel skirt, my Vans. Yeah, just cozy. It's usually just be comfy. Yeah.
And later in the year, we have a Uniqlo bomber with some EC pleats.
And my
some
MX 180
Conde
Conde
Garçons.
Garçon on plus sneakers.
Cute
Yeah.
fit. Again, I like the
Yeah.
pink in these shoes. I actually like
Yeah.
these shoes a lot.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I just don't like the shape on me personally, but yeah,
And then jumping right into earlier this year,
yeah, it's a huge jump in my style.
we're with the blazer.
Uniqlo t-shirt, SA pleats, and Doc Martens.
Yeah. So a bit more formal in this photo here.
Yeah, a bit more feminine as well,
Yeah.
I guess.
Changing hairstyles as well.
Changing
you went from
haircut.
having, I think, that brown hair in that last photo.
Yeah, I had like an ombre. It was like washed out. Oh, yeah. Because
Yeah.
I actually had blonde hair and then I colored it black and then it was just washing out and it was really gross. So I chopped it all off.
Yeah. And then we
Yeah.
have a photo from earlier this year again,
Yeah.
trying on a Marc Lebihan.
Skirt.
Oh, that's not. It's Marc Lebihan, right?
Yeah, it's Libahan.
Yeah, so it's a nice skirt in pieces in Sydney.
I'm wearing my Andy boots that are now polished black.
Dyed black.
Dyed black.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah.
And yeah, cute fit again.
This is mostly like how I do like dressing at times recently. This is also like how I guess I dress now.
Yeah, this is an
Yeah.
earlier fit from this year again. We have the
Andy boots. This is all the only shoes I wear.
Andy boots with the blazer.
And a cos dress that I
Yeah.
really like and I will probably wear every day in the summer.
And jumping into a fit around the same time, maybe a little bit later.
Yeah. Wearing an
Um,
Acne jumper because I work at Acne. That's the reason why I own so many pieces.
And
I've
some
got
EC
SA
pleats with some tabbies on.
Yeah, that's why one of my big girl purchases. I bought those after I turned 21. I was like,
Present to yourself.
yeah,
And then we have a more recent photo. This one's a pretty nice photo. Again, this is a rapid change in style very quickly,
Yeah.
but again,
I
you
don't
let
dress
it
like this
soften.
every day.
Yeah, that'll
when I feel like it. Yeah.
very lazy fit. So it's a really good fit though. I'm a big fan of this one. So you have some Andy boots,
Again.
Burberry jeans.
Yeah, I used to work at Burberry.
Yeah, and the Dries bomber.
DVN for winter for 2014.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't pay what you guys think I paid, so yeah.
And then we have the Acne knit with the Acne dress
Yeah.
and the Kiko Asics.
This is
the
like
most recent
full,
one.
no black except the socks. This is my most recent fit. And yeah, I feel like my styles change mostly, like I care about how things are produced and like the texture and the quality of them and like how it actually fits my body, how it flows when I walk. Like I do care a lot more about the details of everything that I purchase instead of like, oh, this is cheap, I'm just going to buy it. Like the older I get and just earning more, like, not more money, it's a really weird thing to say, but yeah, like changing jobs into more high fashion instead of working in a fast fashion industry, I learn like how ethical things are produced and like the quality of the production and how it reflects the price that you pay as well. And it just makes me value what I purchase and value what I wear, and it makes less waste as well. So yeah.
But yeah, that's the end of, I guess,
weird.
Mary's
Yeah.
style progression. That's just kind of what she wears nearly every day and stuff here. It's really cute now.
Thanks.
But yeah.
Your
So
turn.
we'll jump right into mine and we're gonna go from there. Jumping into my style progression, a lot has changed over the last 3-4 years. So this photo here is back early 2017. The first few photos are from early 2017 and mid 2016. So first thing you probably notice is I was a big lad.
You were bold.
Yeah, so I had a buzz cut and was fat. So one of the things that really got me into dressing was, I guess, wanting to look cool, wanting to dress better, taking
Get the
care of
gills.
myself. Yeah, of course. Getting into fashion kind of really, I guess, was one of the things that kind of pushed me to lose weight, and it did very well. So that's just, I guess, a lot of hard work, dieting, counting calories, and exercise really consistently kind of key to that one there. But yeah, clothing is a good, I guess, motivator for me to lose weight. Wanted to fit into more things and try different styles out, and you can't really do that at such a large body weight. So yeah, so the first two photos are from me when I was a big lad. Not much really say,
Keep smiling.
because I was fat. Yeah, cute smile here, buzz cut. This was, again, early 2017. I had my first designer purchase, which was a pair of common projects.
Achilles.
Yeah, the Achilles low.
Yeah, and a Rick tote.
Yeah, a Rick tote.
Was it Dark Shadow Rick tote?
Yeah. But yeah, so pretty interesting fit here. Nothing really special to talk about. I had a pair. This is a
Was that the same
memes.
CPs? Because they look pink there.
Yeah, the same CP. Just the lighting for this one.
Yeah.
Here. So I had a Veta memes hoodie.
Go Davil.
Yeah, go Davil.
Oversized, cozy. Yeah.
Ah! but yeah, jumping straight into the next fit pick, we have
It hurts to look at.
Yeah, it does, that one for that free. It does hurt to look at. So we have a photo with a Cavempt jacket that I like. I still like this jacket here.
I actually like it. Yeah.
This was a little bit after that. I'd lost a bit of weight at this point. I was a bit slimming down. Yeah. But yeah, bit of Van. For second designer purchase, well third I guess if you count Cavempt. The pair of Rick Owens Dark Shadow Lows in black. These are a nylon pair, really the worst really you can get, honestly. Yep, another photo, Cavempt jacket, offset by the big shoes, you know, kind of I guess big, small, big, slim trousers.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's the angle as well.
Oh, so. I'm gonna skip this photo. And then we have the first photo I took with the camera.
This is the start of like you actually taking photos
what I
with
was
a
wearing.
self-timer kind of thing.
Yeah. So pretty whatever fit, you know, had a bit of a thrifted jacket on, Ramones. First part of this stuff like I guess like a milestone for me, getting a first camera and whatnot here, still buzzed. And then this is the era of the headless fits because I was embarrassed. So I have whatever on really, I guess.
You got cool shoes on.
Yeah, I had a pair of the Tech Runners from 2014, Rick.
I like them still.
This is like one of the photos I was kind of, I guess, really happy with. Good, decent-ish fit, you know, kind of cool tones to it.
This is my first photo that I think I saw of you when you started posting photos. Yeah.
And then this time frame, would have been late 2017.
Yeah. I like this fit stuff.
Yeah, it's not a bad fit, but yeah, a pair of Gats on and stuff, and then we have a full cos fit essentially.
Yeah.
Again, I guess losing a bit more weight. I'm gonna tell I've slimmed down a fair amount in this photo here. My legs getting smaller and slimmer. I have a pair of trousers on with some docks. I was pretty much exclusively wearing cropped pants at this point.
Yeah, a lot of cops, right?
Yeah,
same with me.
Wool hemmed though. I took the bigger size, so the inseam would be too small or too long. So I think they're more tailored.
Yeah.
I picked up a pair of Rick sock runners with not having the wardrobe to support them in the slightest. Yep.
You're just not gonna.
Yeah. I started wearing a pair of cargo pants. I like these cargo pants.
Fisherman beanie, dude.
Yeah, fisherman beanie. No floating head, you know, floating beanie. On project with some slim trousers again. You kind of see my style went back, I'd say. This is not a great photo.
Like a summer fit, I guess.
Yeah, spring, summer.
Nice.
But yeah, then we started wearing more Rick at this point. I started, I guess, buying a few more pieces of Rick. I've slimmed down a fair amount at this point.
They have rings there as well.
Yeah, I have some rings on this photo. I'm still a bit of a chubby kid. But yeah, so I started wearing Rick at this point. So we're going to go through a few Rick photos real quick. I'm not going to talk about them too much because there's not much to it, I guess, to just say. Very boring, basic cookie cutter Rick.
Yeah, basic Rick stuff,
so similar fit before with the jumper on. Had some cargos. That was my first mainline Rick purchase.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, mainline cropped cargos from Kevin Lee. Shout outs. I don't know Rick in this photo here, but this was also around the same time period.
Still bald.
Yeah, still bald. Picked up some mainline sock Ramones.
That's
some
nice,
mainline.
minimalist.
Yeah, with some mainline upstairs.
Yeah.
Interesting fit here. Not a bad fit.
I like this fit. Yeah.
Classic.
It's the best one.
This is an iconic photo. This is a lot of people probably recognize this if you are watching this video. This is from late 2017 again. Yeah.
Did you make that design of the?
No, that someone sent that to me and I replicated it.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's cute.
That's the whole story behind that photo. There. I picked up some cargo sandals in the 2017 sale season. Terrible idea. Chopped them up. And then this is from early 2018, so we're getting into the new year now. New year, new me. I picked up some leather sock boots with some mainline stairs. Yeah. Gimp hoodie with some more rings, more jewelry. I'll zoom in on the photo here. Have some Werkstatt. Yeah, Werkstatt.
Werkstatt, München.
Yeah, rings on. And then we have, again, more Rick. You know, not much to talk about here. How this is, I get a little bit later in the year again. Had some Kretsch cargos picked up. Wore them with no other Rick at all. This again, another Rick photo. Kretsch cargos, some Dark Shadow High Ramones with a dig flap. Yeah, my hair was starting to grow out at this point. And this is also the turning point of my style. I stopped wearing Rick essentially, and started wearing a lot of Yoji. So this entire fit was Yoji.
Except the tote.
Yeah, except the tote. Rick's still there. A bit more Yoji in this sort of fit here. You know, wider silhouettes, wearing wide flowy pants. With derbies pretty much every day. Pick up some balloons with a Yoji long sleeve. Big coats, you know, like that was kind of like what I was aiming for at this point. I was wearing coats. Yeah, flowy fabrics, coats and stuff like that. Again, same kind of thing here. Picked up a pair of Guidi boots. Bit of a trap, but July last year or so, maybe around early August, I picked up this Walford jacket with a pair of PR Patterson pants. This fit retail genuinely is something absurd. Like Like I remember like thinking to myself,
I felt sick.
Yeah, like this, like the retail of everything in this photo genuinely comes close to like 10,000 AUD.
How much is your outfit worth?
Yeah, how much is your outfit worth, bro? Fit check, man. But yeah, so I started getting into artisanal clothing at this point. So again, similar kind of, I guess, artisanal dark wear fit. We have the Song for the Mute blazer on. Cute. With some Guidis, with some distressed trousers. A suit. In full Yoji suit I got from Japan. I'll check up a photo from my happy time in Japan. It was a great experience. So Japan, I recommend always, I guess, if you can get around to going. It's very inspiring. Yeah, it's a super cool time. Yeah. And then full Yoji suit. I actually started wearing pooling trousers. This was the first pair of trousers I owned that pooled on me.
It's ever. Cropped, yeah.
Yeah. And this was the last photo I ever took of my old lens. I started taking photos in my work's fire escape.
Yeah, and this is the end of his like avant-garde style.
Yeah, this is the end of all my Yoji and stuff like that. Yeah, so
and you can see it all in his highlights on his Instagram.
Yeah, all my everything is there, in betweens and such. So then this is the first, I guess, photo in the stairwell. Had some cargos, some olive cargos with some Kiko Asics on, some jeans, some Acne jeans with
started wearing jeans,
Yeah, I started wearing jeans pretty much a lot, super easy to wear every day with a hoodie, with an oversized hoodie. Yeah. This was a fit. Again, I started buying these are big pants. These are actually huge on me now. They're way too big for me. These are like a size 50.
Yeah, you're like a 46 now.
Yeah, I'm like a 46 now. But yeah, this is a really cool fit. Big fan of this one here. A lot of color in this fit, obviously. With a beautiful Acne knit. So right here.
From spring summer 19.
Yeah, so this was actually, I'd say, in terms of timing, this would probably be like April this year.
Yeah.
This one, buying a bit of Kiko now at this point, really expensive to buy though.
Investing into Kiko.
This was a whatever fit though. Common Sweden trousers again, and then we have this fit pick now. This was a first really colourful piece of hood, like a solid colour that wasn't
and you've
black.
always wanted this hoodie for like a while.
Yeah, it's a really nice hoodie. It's a really nice colour. Big fan of this one here.
And you had the Acne knit. I just realized, like tied around your waist.
The Acne's tied around my waist. I'll throw up a front photo and the walking photo or the behind photo as well, because I do like this photo a lot. With some com trousers and derbies. I bought a pair of shorts, big pair of shorts. Yeah, and now at this point I've actually gotten back to layering again a whole lot. I wear almost, I don't know how to describe it.
You changed the way you layer now, though.
Yeah, probably a good way to say it. Yeah. Shirt, Kiko shirt, Kiko Asics. Yeah, pretty much. This is very recent. This is about a month ago now, maybe a little bit longer. Yeah. With some com trousers and com shorts on top of each other. Kiko coat with a
blazer coat.
Yeah, blazer coat. Then we have skirt on over the
dancing
top.
Bunny tied around the waist.
Yep, and then we have a skirt on top of the trousers and some derbies. And then this is the most recent photo. But yeah, so it's a little journey of, I guess, our style progression here, and like, I guess currently I'd say I'm super into Kiko the most. Looking to buy more over time. It's just waiting for sales season each season because it's just so expensive in terms of retail.
Like with us, like with the way we buy things now, it's more about investing into pieces, and like if we change our mind, we can always sell it to someone else that is interested in it. Like,
not for me. I just buy I just buy clothes that I like. That's pretty much my kind of thought process.
True.
But yeah, that's like a small jump into our, I guess, kind of clothing history and such, and like a style progression of how we dress now versus what we did dress back a few years ago. I would show more, but that's as far as I go back in terms of documenting it. Yeah, so you can tell I've lost a lot of weight, down nearly 50 kilograms now in terms of body mass. That's pretty much it for today.
Yeah, thanks. Let us know what you guys want to see next if you want to see us do anything else.
Yeah, this is pretty much recorded right after our introduction video,
so you guys have something to see instead of us just introducing ourselves.
Yeah, and forgetting about it. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching.
Thanks.
Hope to see you guys soon.
Yeah, follow us on Instagram if you want.
Yeah. Cool. Bye.